Hi, this is Jessica Mathis, and this is part 2 of my multimedia and design project. Firstly, I'm going to show you how to make alternative text on an image. Visually impaired people can use alternative text imaging to describe pictures or still images on their website. One of the requirements for 508 compliant websites, or for websites who are going to be 508 compliant, are that, or is that, they have to make accessible all non-textual elements, and they have to be made accessible to visually impaired. And so how you make a text image is very important. So first you start off by opening a Word document, and then once you go to the Word document, then you go to insert, and then you might go to insert clip art, or you might have your own personal art that you want to insert. On this one, I'm going to go to Apple just to make it simple for everyone to follow. Now when you go to the clip art menu bar, you type in Apple or whatever picture you want to use, and just for fun I'll use an apple pie. And you have to be careful on how many times you click on the website or on the picture, so that it won't give you two images at one time. So after your image shows up on the Word document, then you right click it and go to Format Picture. And then once you go to Format Picture, then you will have a drop down menu on the left side of your screen. And then you go to Alternative Text. And then once you go to alternative text, you type in the title, and which is the apple pie, and then you type in the description. On the description, make sure that it is very descriptive, because when a person with the visual impairment sees this picture, they will have to use it for information, and if the picture is not very descriptive, then they can't get very much information from it. But be careful, because only alternative text can only be used for website browsers. Another type of natural reader that can be used for the visually impaired is natural reader. And natural reader functions almost similar to JAWS. So here is Natural Reader. Now I'm going to show you how to go into Natural Reader and use it. When you are going into Natural Reader and using it on a Word document, you can read any text just like JAWS. To get to Natural Reader, you can go to google.com and type in Natural Reader 10. Or if you can't get it that way, you can go to www.naturalreaders.com/free_version HTML. Once you have downloaded the Natural Reader, then you can take your Word document, whatever you decide that to be. For the purposes of this presentation, I will be using Dr. Tiger's syllabus for an example to demonstrate how the Natural Reader works. Once you take your document, make sure that it's clean and all the grammatical errors are out of it. Once you download Natural Reader, it's going to come up as a floating toolbar. And what you do is you take your text and highlight it. And then once you take your text and highlight it, then you take the Natural Reader and put it over the highlighted text. And then you click the play button on the left side of the Natural Reader toolbar. And it should read all the text on the screen, and it sounds like this. there you can see just in that little bit how it sounds like Jaws, in the sense that some of these things are computerized. Now, in Natural Reader, it says that we have 4 natural voices. Just like Jaws, sometimes the computerized voices can be difficult to read. Again, website access for all is important because it affects our personal lives, it affects our academics, and it affects the way we function within society. Thank you and have a nice day.